Doll Cemetery, also called Alfred the Doll, is a 2019 horror film directed by Stephen M. Smith. It's written by Smith and Christopher Jolley, and we have a cast including Jon-Paul Gates, Guy Robbins, Stephen M. Smith, Jimmy the Bee Bennett, and various others. And the performances are very good. The narrative is okay. It's not amazing, and I don't think it's particularly scary, but I do like the doll. I think one real reason that I was quite disappointed is that the Doll Cemetery aspect, that's the title I knew it as when I watched it. Well, it's quite lacking in terms of having a doll cemetery. But Alfred the Doll is perhaps more realistic because it is about this doll. And the doll is obviously quite creepy and dangerous and large as well. It's much bigger than I was expecting, and that definitely worked really well. The appearance of the doll is very effective. Very, very effective. The narrative is very slow, though. It's about a writer, a character called Brendan, played by Jon-Paul Gates, who goes to stay at this cottage, and while he's there, of course, he encounters this doll called Alfred, and the doll is, of course, alive, or it comes to life, and causes a lot of problems. And as a narrative, I guess it works. There's nothing about it that doesn't work. We go from A to B in a very convincing way. I didn't feel like anything felt forced or unbelievable within the context of the narrative. It's just that for a long time it was very slow. There were a few suspenseful moments at the beginning, but I guess that's more so where I felt like something was about to happen. And then it took a long time for whatever that something was to actually happen. So definitely a slow film, but I would say that the final third did pick up. It took a long time to get there. Not that the film is particularly long, it's about an hour and 15 minutes, but eventually it became a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more suspenseful. I would never say it was particularly scary. I don't think the film scared me at any point, but I do like creepy doll horror films, and Alfred the Doll was definitely a creepy doll, so that worked well for me. So it's not a very scary film. I guess if you're new to horror, or if you're not sure if you will find scary doll films too scary, I know some people cannot do scary doll films, then it could be a good entry level for that to see how you feel, because it's not that scary, but the doll is creepy. And if you watch this and you think, yeah, that wasn't too bad, it was creepy, but I enjoyed it, it could be a good way to then progress onto some more really terrifying doll horror. So it's not terrible. I think the main issue is just the pacing, and it could have been scarier, but it was creepy. It was definitely creepy, and that worked well for me. The performances were very good, the technical aspects, filling, lighting, everything there, absolutely fine. So, in general, Alfred the Doll, or Doll Cemetery. In general, I prefer the title Doll Cemetery. It's more attractive, but I think Alfred the Doll better fits the film. It's an okay film. It's an okay story. The characters are fine, the performances are good, the doll is very effective. It's not particularly scary, and the pacing isn't great, but ultimately, it's not a bad film, and I guess I'm happy to recommend it.